Good morning. Today we're going to be taking a look at XRP, some XRP historical price action, some dominance, and the Sigma coin. All right, so we've had XRP doing what it does best, which is chopping after initial wave one impulse. So in XRP land, there's basically a five-way move to the upside generally on the start of these next legs, and then you have a whole bunch of just kind of chop that plays out here to the side. So right now, let's check in on our momentum indicators, though. So 1 hour, we're starting to finally turn back up again after yesterday's kind of flush. We knew that there was some weakness going into yesterday, with the 4 hour having turned red at yesterday's video that we did, right around here. And sure enough, we had to spike up and a smack back down. Now, the good news is we're setting a lower low here on the momentum, with price action returning kind of to this level with a little bit lower candle closes. So this is bullish because we have a lower level in price, but a higher level in momentum. Additionally, 4 hours made it all the way back down to the bottom of the range. These are getting close to intersecting, so we probably have another, couple hours before this, maybe saying 8 to 12 hours before this starts turning up. So we have that going on. Daily wise, I think we're still looking red here. Yes, we are. So, but we're coasting all the way along this bottom. So we've been daily momentum wise all the way down here at the lows since back here, really, right? So you can see that we have not had these two cross lines ever once break to the upside on the range, and that was only accomplished back in here through this region. So we're just going to continue to monitor, and these guys, and the ability for them to flip back long is pretty likely in and out, as you can see here. It just kind of changes. So we just have to weather the remainder of the down, and that goes along with the 4 hour momentum, giving us, kind of a bottoming and maybe another move to the upside. So zooming back in on now the 30-minute, we've got ourselves a continuation of this just kind of long, drawn-out chop, right? Well, when I saw this here this morning, it reminded me of what we had done back in the day when we had gotten ready to run here on XRP before it took off. So here's a larger time frame. This is our price action back in July of 24 through the end of November of 24. And you can see that we did our initial five-way move off the lows. Oh my goodness, five-way move off the lows. So then we have our five-wave off the lows here. Then we ended up doing, and let me just get these organized. There we go. A straight smack back down with an ABC up. And then we did a straight smack back down with an ABC up. We kind of have five waves here, so we might have, maybe this is the ABC right here. Then we completed another breakdown pretty aggressively, and then we did a breakdown pretty aggressively right through here. And now we're just going to kind of chop to the sideways for a while and just kind of grind up, roll over, and then out. So that's basically the expectations that I have over the coming days or so to weeks, is that we'll start grinding our way out of here once we kind of set back into these lows. Now, we did come much higher back this day than we did over here, and you can see that that's basically, we're down at the bottom of the range already. So this may be already the breakdown, the break up, the breakdown, and then this is our kind of grind up and back down again level. So we would have our grind up, back down again level. We could already be floating in this region right here, just the way that XRP likes to play. So 5 waves, down, up, down, right? And then you have 5 waves, down, up, down. And so that's basically how I'm looking at it. Ultimately, we are still holding higher lows, and that's what we did through here too. This was the low, and then we did kind of like come through on these two for one last sweep before the go. So yes, basically this is just kind of the structure that reminded me of price action, especially when I looked at it this morning with how we've been trading to the side ever since the 5 waves came into play. So very par for the course for XRP, just a whole lot of nothing until there's something. So all right, and then finally we jump over to the Sigma coin. So Sigma got smacked down with XRP as it got punished here. We had some great buy volumes coming in, a little bit of selling last night, and we're just waiting now at this point for the daily RSI to continue grinding higher on both the Stoch RSI and the regular RSI. So some volume did come in, and you can see that this is sold at low volume right down here. So there was really not a lot of selling that manifested from the community. It was more so just XRP's pullback that led to this kind of pullback in the price action. So we'll just kind of have to be at the mercy of XRP at this point until volume returns and people start showing back up again. So, but it won't. But I'm already seeing glimmers in the community and different coins that people are starting to show. So I think we've gotten low enough that these low market caps have a good chance of really popping off, especially with how much money can be utilized when XRP actually pops. This will go even further with the AMMs and the amount of XRP value that is given. So, all right, guys, we'll check in tomorrow, and thanks so much for watching.